Hello, my name is Keshwani. It's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems, or to be more precise, data sufficiency problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, 12th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it to prepare for the exam. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you're going to find on page number 274, data sufficiency number 15, the second problem on the page. Turn to page 274 and follow the work. It's a very straightforward problem. Some of them are more straightforward than the others. Sometimes you get lucky. Let's take a look at it. It says n plus k equals m. N plus k equals m. The question simply is, what is k? That's all they are asking. What is k? Let's look at the first statement. Before we analyze the first statement, as soon as you see the data sufficiency problem on the screen, get in the habit of writing down this thing: A D B C E. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch the introduction, data sufficiency introduction, and you will know what I'm talking about, and you will also understand what I'm talking about here. But I don't want to keep repeating myself in every single problem. So, what's the value of k? Let's look at the first statement. The first statement tells me that n equals 10. Well, if we know that n equals 10, does that help us in figuring out what k is? Of course not. We know what n is, but we have no idea at all what m is. And without the m, we cannot answer what k is. So the first statement by itself is no good, as you can clearly see here. It might be helpful down the road once we figure out what is given in the second statement, and perhaps we can put some information from the second statement with this information, and perhaps we can answer the question, what is k? For example, if the second statement is going to tell us what m is, then we are home free. If we know the m and if we know the n, we can figure out the k. N plus k equals n. But the first statement by itself is no good. That tells me that the answer cannot be A, nor can it be D. Answer would have to be from this group. Let's look at second statement. Second statement tells us that m plus 10 equals n. m plus 10 equals n. They do not clearly tell you that m equals this, but they give you in a roundabout way. Let's see what we can do with it. You see, here, the reason why I could not figure out k there is because we had three different variables. Let's see what we can do here. We know that n plus k equals m. But we are told that n equals m plus 10. Let's put it in here. We know that n equals m plus 10. So I'm going to substitute this n right here, which we know equals this. m plus 10 plus k equals m. Oh, it can't be that simple, can it? Oh, apparently it is. M's cancel out from both sides. So there you go. We can figure out what k is. K is negative 10. That last step that I did was a waste of time. You don't actually have to. This step was not required. We just have to be able to quick enough to realize that if you know that 10 plus k equals 0, then we can figure out what k is. It's not a big deal. I'm making a big fuss about nothing. So anyway, because it's just a matter of 1 second. Had it been lengthy and cumbersome, we wouldn't have actually done that. We would have just been able to realize that it can be done. We don't actually have to do it. So the question is, what's the value of k? Can we answer that question based on the information that is given in the second statement? Of course we can. That's all. Again, I'm going to do it one more time without all this mumbo jumbo here, because I made it too crowded. Let's look at second statement one more time. Second statement tells me m plus 10 equals n. M we know, this is m. We are told that m equals this, so I'm going to put it in here. N plus k plus 10 equals n. rather m we know is n plus k. I put it in here, but this is m here. No, that's n. That was n. Second statement tells us that m plus 10 equals n. I remember cancelling out m the second ago, and it's all gone, so I do not know. But anyway, that's what it is. This is your m, which we know is this m here. We know is this n plus k. I'm just substituting here. N plus k plus 10 equals n. N's drop out, and therefore k would be negative 10. So second statement by itself does do the job. Second statement by itself does do the job. The answer is B. The answer is B. That's all. That's all it was. It's very simple, very straightforward. I hope you found it helpful. If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, I'll do face-to-face tutoring, I do tutoring over the telephone, and I also tutor online via Skype. It does work. You just have to try it out one session and see how you like it. If there is anything at all that I can help you with, any aspect of your preparation for GRE or GMAT, or rather I meant to say the other way around, for GMAT or the GRE, because we're doing the GMAT right now, the emphasis should be on the GMAT. So if you need any help at all in your preparation, because a lot of schools are these days, a lot of schools are actually beginning to accept GRE, just so you know. But I do both of them. Go to my website at www.for4gmat.com and send me an email. Or go to www.keshwaniprep.com and send me an email, and we'll be more than happy to help you. Okay. And when I say we, I'm just employing a royal pronoun, that's all. If you know what a royal pronoun is, if not, look it up. We are done, as the Queen would say. Court adjourned. Alright? So I'll see you next clip, number 16. Okay? Bye-bye.